What if a few simple daily habits could completely change your energy, strength, and overall health as a man? The truth is, most guys are unknowingly damaging their bodies without realizing it. In this video, we're breaking down the essential habits every man needs to stay healthy, strong, and in control. Taking care of your testicular health, sometimes casually referred to as balls, is really about supporting your overall reproductive system, hormone balance, and long-term well-being. Healthy habits don't just protect fertility, they also help maintain stable testosterone levels, physical energy, and confidence. The good news is that most of what keeps this part of the body healthy comes down to consistent, practical lifestyle choices rather than extreme or complicated routines. One of the most important habits is maintaining good overall physical health through regular exercise. Physical activity, especially strength training and moderate cardiovascular workouts, supports healthy testosterone production and improves blood circulation throughout the body, including the reproductive organs. When circulation is strong, tissues receive adequate oxygen and nutrients, which helps the testes function properly. However, balance matters. Overtraining or extreme endurance exercise without proper recovery can actually lower testosterone levels, so consistency and moderation are key. Managing stress is equally important. Chronic stress increases the production of cortisol, a hormone that can interfere with testosterone production when levels remain high for long periods. This imbalance can affect not just reproductive health, but also energy levels and mental clarity. Developing stress management habits, such as regular physical activity, time outdoors, mindfulness practices, or simply taking breaks from constant pressure, can help keep the body in a more balanced hormonal state. Regular self-awareness is another practical habit. This doesn't mean becoming overly anxious or obsessive, but simply being familiar with your own body. Noticing changes in size, shape, or the presence of lumps can help detect potential issues early. If something feels unusual, persistent discomfort, swelling, or changes that don't resolve, it's important to seek medical advice rather than ignoring it. Early detection of problems makes treatment much more effective. Maintaining a healthy body weight is also closely tied to testicular health. Excess body fat can disrupt hormone balance because fat tissue can convert testosterone into estrogen, leading to lower overall testosterone levels. Over time, this can affect not just reproductive health, but also energy and physical performance. Achieving and maintaining a balanced weight through diet and exercise helps support a more stable hormonal environment. Safe sexual health practices are another key component. Protecting yourself from infections, including sexually transmitted infections, is essential because untreated infections can lead to complications that affect the testes and fertility. Practicing safe sex and seeking prompt treatment when needed helps prevent long-term damage. Regular health checkups also contribute to early detection and prevention. It's also worth paying attention to environmental exposures. Certain chemicals, such as pesticides, industrial chemicals, and endocrine disruptors found in some plastics, can interfere with hormone function if exposure is frequent or prolonged. While it's not always possible to avoid all environmental risks, simple steps like washing fruits and vegetables, avoiding heating food in plastic containers, and using safer alternatives when possible can reduce exposure over time. Nutrition also plays a major role. A diet rich in whole, unprocessed foods supports hormone production and reproductive health. Nutrients like zinc, vitamin D, omega-3 fatty acids, and antioxidants are especially important for testicular function and sperm health. Foods such as eggs, fish, nuts, seeds, leafy greens, and fruits contribute to this balance. On the other hand, diets high in processed foods, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats can disrupt hormone levels over time. Staying hydrated is equally important, as proper fluid balance supports circulation and cellular function throughout the body. Another habit that often gets overlooked is protecting the testes from excessive heat. The body naturally keeps the testes slightly cooler than the rest of the body because sperm production requires a lower temperature. Frequent exposure to high heat, such as long sessions in hot tubs, saunas, or even placing a laptop directly on your lap for extended periods, can negatively affect sperm production and overall testicular health. Wearing breathable, not overly tight clothing can also help maintain a healthier temperature environment. Sleep is a powerful but underestimated factor. Testosterone production is closely tied to sleep quality, especially deep sleep. Consistently getting enough rest, around 7 to 9 hours per night, helps regulate hormones and allows the body to repair and maintain itself. Poor sleep or irregular sleep patterns can lead to reduced testosterone levels, fatigue, and even changes in mood, all of which indirectly affect reproductive health. Building a consistent sleep routine can make a noticeable difference over time. Avoiding harmful substances is another essential habit. Excessive alcohol consumption, smoking, and drug use can all impair testicular function and reduce sperm quality. Alcohol, in particular, can disrupt hormone balance by affecting how the body processes testosterone. Smoking introduces toxins that damage blood vessels and reduce circulation, which can negatively impact reproductive organs. Limiting or eliminating these habits is one of the most effective ways to protect long-term health. Posture and daily habits may seem minor, but they can have subtle effects. Sitting for extremely long periods without movement can reduce circulation in the lower body. Taking breaks to stand, stretch, or walk around helps maintain healthy blood flow. Similarly, avoiding habits that place unnecessary pressure on the groin area for extended periods can contribute to comfort and circulation. Finally, one of the most important habits is having a realistic and informed mindset. There's a lot of misinformation online about masculinity and body image, including exaggerated claims about size or performance. Testicular health is not about meeting unrealistic standards. It's about proper function, comfort, and long-term well-being. Focusing on health rather than comparison leads to better decisions and less unnecessary stress. In summary, maintaining healthy testicles comes down to a combination of consistent habits, regular exercise, balanced nutrition, good sleep, stress management, avoiding harmful substances, protecting against heat, and staying aware of your body. These habits don't require extreme effort, but they do require consistency. When practiced over time, they support not just reproductive health but overall physical and mental well-being.